And
For how long?
it didn't say.
Mm.
Actually, let me see if it said. Let me see if it said. Because I'm curious. Let me see what it said. Oh, for a year. For a year. For a year. Now, I'll say this. This is difficult for me because I wouldn't know which one. My sister's
Mm.
going. I just wouldn't know which one. I wouldn't know which one. 200 mil to sit a year? You could do that for sure. For sure.
Now, which jail they send them to? This,
No, let's not make it a bad one. Let's just make it, just regular jail, not Guantanamo or nothing crazy or Alcatraz. Just a regular jail. Just regular jail.
okay.
My sister can sit down for a year. Yeah. Kim can sit down for a year. She can sit down for a year. Come home, come home to a cool 500,000. Yeah.
Wait,
Now
how many? Wait, how much money you getting again?
200 mil.
Oh my god,
Come home to a cool 500K. What's wrong? What's the problem? It's a
that's
cool
funny.
500K.
That's funny.
You doing it, Trevon? You taking the 200 mil?
Yeah.
Why you say it like that? Yeah, yeah. Don't try to be all humble and nice now, bro. Come on. I'm doing it,
Yeah,
man. I need that 200 mil. I'm doing it. That's life changing.
it is. That it
200 mil
is.
to the year? Yeah, man. Come on. That's easy work. 1 year? A calendar year? 200 mil?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Why'd you laugh at my 500K? What's wrong with that? See, DJV, get it? I also have multiple sisters. Someone going to jail. You damn right, DJV. 200 mil? You crazy? I always think these things are like so stupid when it's like, yo, would you like, would you, would you kick, like, someone in a wheelchair down the stairs for 200 mil? It's like, yeah. Like, does it have to be like one Spartan kick, or can I like drop kick them? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I get creative with it? 200 mil. I'm sorry, it ain't much. I'm not doing for 200 mil. That's just too big of a number. I'm sorry, it's just too big of a number, dog. Too big of a number. I'm going 200 mil. I have multiple sisters. Damn. Oh wait, DJV. That's a good question. So if we have multiple sisters, can we double up? Can we give you both and come away with a cool 400?
Not, not,
Come away with a
not
cool.
saying two of them.
Because then, look, if both go, Trayvon, I'll break them off with 20 apiece. 20 apiece. 20 mil apiece. They come home, 20 mil in the bank. Right?
Now
Look
that
what
doesn't
you're
sound.
thinking
That
about.
doesn't sound bad.
Right?
That doesn't
Just sit
sound
for a
bad.
year, come home to 20 mil. You can't get any better than that. You can't get any better than that. That's a fair deal. You're not gonna get no better than that. That's
No,
like
that's true.
that's like where I'm about to text my sister and see if she's busy for a year. Make sure
So,
make sure she ain't got no plans. Shit, put all three in there, give me 600. See? He got a third. I got two, he got three.
oh my goodness, these
Just saying,
questions are
Trayvon.
wild.
Get with it, dog. 600 mil? Shit. That's when you start asking other questions like y'all need my mom, like who you what, what else y'all need, man? Y'all take aunts? What y'all need? What y'all need? I'm here to help. All right. So as I said before, welcome to episode 19 of Much Ado About Nothing. Me and Trayvon are here holding it down. Joel's running late. We'll see if the running late turns. He's not here. We'll see. But we have a lot to discuss, Trayvon. So I'm giving you the floor. Start us off, man. Go ahead.
Oh no, I mean it's just a very happy day because finally Overcompensating has been renewed for season 2. I'm very happy about that. It's a long time coming. The movie, the show came out in May, and it's been a grueling 4 months for me. I've been really annoyed for the past 4 months. All the shows get renewed, like before they even air. And I'm like, finally, a show that I like is that's getting renewed. I'm very happy about that. Um, I have been in protest the last couple months. I haven't been watching any of these other shows that came out on purpose. I like y'all deserve my view until my show gets renewed. And next we need adults, and they need to get rolling on red, white, royal blue too. Yes, I'm never satisfied. I don't give a damn. That's it.
I desperately want to be so happy for you, but then you make it so contentious that I can't. But look, last episode we said everyone go out and watch it, and apparently it worked. By the time we came back for the next episode, it was renewed. It was renewed.
Only this was torture. What you mean
DJV.
only?
He's also lying. It came out in the middle of May, so it's technically only 3.5 months.
Whatever, y'all. Look, whatever. These other shows out here get renewed like the second they come out, or fucking 2 weeks before they come out. Oh yes, renewed for season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And mine sitting over here with one season with a hell of a cliffhanger. Hell no, give my shit.
DJV, I will say again to you all.
Adults as well, give my shit because they're ending. Give my shit. Stop playing with me.
Say this man, when he first said it to me, I thought he was going to tell me it came out last year. And I was going to say, yeah, that's a little excessive. It waited that long. But he told me it came out this year, let alone 3.5 months ago. There's just no words that can be said to Trevon.
I'm sorry. When the show makes me cry, I want that shit back immediately. Okay, that's it.
But
okay?
You got it back.
Yeah. I wait 4 months and keep going back to that. I keep going back to one particular scene that show, and I was like, "How they didn't do this shit? Come on, how y'all didn't do this? The second y'all heard this scene was written, you should have renewed this shit."
Yeah, guys, this is what I deal with every day. Yeah, every day, 24/7, 24/7, no days off. This is it. This is it. Anyway, Trevon got his show back. That's all that matters. Let's ignore the fact that it was only 3.5 months ago.
That's long enough.
3.5 months ago.
I'm getting old. It's long enough.
You didn't age that much in the 3 months.
The stress I went through. Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Was there anything else you would like to add about this conversation?
No, just we need adults next, and red, white, royal blue too. Need to get that rolling. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just give me the things that I want. Okay, that's it. Yeah, everybody be happy. Give me the things I want. Everybody be happy.
No, because we know that's not good enough. You'll just find more things to want. That you
might be correct, but that's that's how the world works.
No, that's not how the world works.
That's how the world works.
It's not. I'm gonna start ignoring you when you start going on this shit. I supported you. I told everyone to go watch it. They did. You got your renewal. I'm
giving it a break before I start tweeting again about adults tomorrow. So, yeah. Red, white, royal blue too as well. So,
any Hooters, I wanted to get into this because this really bothered me. Universal boss Donna Langley says that it was a bad idea to send the Fast and Furious franchise into space. Quote, "I'm sorry that we did that. Quote, we can never get that genie back." I think you're full of shit, Donna. I think you're full of shit. I'm sorry. Since Fast 5, we've been making this one of the most profitable franchises in franchise history. We ain't complaining. I told you last year or whatever year the last one came out, I want them to go to hell. Keep going. Right? Either keep going up.
Listen, I'm very much enjoying it. So
I ain't asked for them to stop. Look,
I don't know what the problem is.
That might be the only franchise I can stomach Vin Diesel in. I ain't gonna lie to you. If Vin Diesel is gonna give us bad acting, I'd rather be in that. I'd rather be in Fast and Furious 37. Ain't no problem with that. Had these niggas hunt down the Easter Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Have them challenge Hot Wheels. Whatever these niggas want to do, I'm game.
These movies very clearly has showed us, like, you know what? I don't know, like 3-4 movies ago. This shit is not normal. So at this point, if y'all complain about that now, like they were driving cars through buildings, jumping from building to building. Like once they did that, shut up, just let it rock. Because the physics don't matter no more. It's done. Stop trying to make sense of it. Let's just have a great time. And I can't wait for the next one because I'll wait for them to explain how the hell they survive. And they will. I know they will, and I can't wait to see how they do it. Look, I'm sorry. The way that they weave Jason Momoa in there and made it seem like, oh yeah, he was always there.
Mm-hmm.
Cinema. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They did a great job. Let them rock.
Trayvon's not wrong.
And whoever that woman is, she just need to be quiet. Just sit there. Just enjoy the billions or whatever the hell that movie made. Just shush.
I'm like, it's $1 billion.
Do the next one. Just be quiet.
It's $1 billion industry that franchise is. It has to be over $1 billion because I think the movie where Paul Walker died, I think that alone probably made the most money. If not, it was up there. So I'm like, that franchise has to have grossed over $1 billion. I don't know what the hell she's complaining about. Because here's the thing. Ain't nobody ever left a Fast and Furious movie, even the first one, and thought to themselves, man, I could see this on the Oscars one day.
That's not what we there for.
That's not what we there for, dog.
No.
So you want to go to space, you want to go to hell, you want to go to heaven, you want to go to the center of the earth, you want to go to space, you want
the global box office for these movies is $7.4 billion.
Come on, Trayvon. Come on.
What are we talking about?
What are you talking about, man?
Just sit down. What are you apologizing for? Who are you apologizing to?
That's what I want to know.
Because whoever's watching the movies.
I told you, Trayvon, it's why I hate reviewers. It's why I don't listen to reviewers. We have reviewers in our own friend groups that it's not them. It's just hard because sometimes as a reviewer and like a movie lover, you go into movies thinking too much, and that's not what that movie's for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I hate. Like, I don't like when people leave a Fast and Furious movie and go, the script wasn't good. Nick, it's just a movie about cars doing backflips. What did you think you was about to get?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not what we're worried about at all. Like, that's not what we're worried about.
That's not. So I don't know who she's apologizing to, but look, you know what, Trayvon? Whoever she's apologizing to, we don't accept it. We don't accept it. We want more. We want more.
Like, don't try to dumb these movies down now. Shit, they're damn near superheroes. Let's keep it going.
Hey, Ron, the last we heard from Vin Diesel, this nigga was talking about Paul Walker is in the movie. So now if they do an AI or they dug this nigga back up, however they did it, I'm in. You don't have to sell me on these movies, dog.
At this point, I mean, look, what Han? We thought he was gone.
Han was dead as far as we know. He back.
Did I question it? Okay. I don't care. Like, cool. What's up?
Because I got Jason Statham out of that.
So they're going to explain it. They're going to explain it. Like, I love Hobbs and Shaw. Like, I love that too. Like,
I did too. I'm with you. Yeah.
Sorry, like this franchise is gold.
Can't do no wrong in my eyes, bro. So, you can tell me Tupac is in this movie. I wouldn't ask not one question. I would say, shit. All right, let me get my nose pierced, and I'm in. I'm in the theater. I'm ready. You ain't got to sell me on this shit, dog. I'm sorry.
They've made callbacks to the one people call the worst one, and I was like, y'all want to know who those people were? You didn't see that one. Like, it's just like, look,
the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, but it's part of the family.
Listen, they called it back. They brought the characters back, and I'm like, this is great. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, I'm having a great time.
No problem. Trayvon, they built a world where I'm supposed to believe Ludacris is a tech genius.
Listen.
Come on, man. Like, come on, dog. If that's not cinema, I don't know what the fuck to tell people, bro. It's cinema to me. Like, I don't care if y'all like it. I love it. So, I'm going to continue to support it. You ain't going to hear not one bad thing from me. I will continue to support it. Easily.
It's so fun. So much fun.
All right. So... apparently, Ayo Edebiri, right? Said that right?
I think so.
Has reportedly turned in a banger of a screenplay for the live-action Barney film, which she is also expected to star in. The film, which will be produced by Daniel Kaluuya, Kaluuya's company, will follow a group of people who magically enter Barney's world through an old episode of the series. Now, I'm going to say this again. I don't know if this is meant to be for children.
They haven't said. They really haven't said.
I'm kind of interested if they enter it and Barney's killing everybody. I'm not interested if it's actually just another episode of Barney. I don't want that shit. Like I'm good. I haven't watched Barney since I was like 6. I'm good. I'm okay.
Yeah, I remember the song. The song is ingrained.
Yeah,
But other than that, I'm like I haven't even watched any of these like these horror things they've been doing with like
me
Winnie the
neither. Like with
Pooh,
Winnie the Pooh and
all
stuff.
that stuff. I ain't watched none of that stuff. I'm like, I'm all right. And I don't know if I want it for Barney. I don't know. I don't know. It was jarring when she said she was talking about it in the first place. I was like, what? What French? I'm very curious to see the trailer. That's all I can say
I
about
wonder
this.
if Daniel Kaluuya is going to take a page out of Jordan Peele's book, and I wonder if they're going to like try to like put some kind of weird twist on the "I Love You" song, make it like like kind of spooky. I don't know. I just don't know who this movie is supposed to be made for.
I mean, they could do that. Like, they could go that route, or they go the Barbie route, where they made it adult some kind of way, and they made it, but you
Yeah, but
still
I don't think
the concept is still
adult.
very much there.
Yeah, but I think children could watch Barbie. I don't think it was like
Yes,
it was too
but there
adult.
were adult themes in it.
Yeah, but kids don't like.
That's what I'm
It's
saying, Barney. I'm saying maybe they'll try that. Maybe they'll try the adult themes, but it's
I see what
still
you're saying. Well,
a
I don't know how
kid's
you do
thing.
Barney like that because the
I
difference
don't
is
know.
that Barbie is a woman, right? So if you're bringing Barbie to life, Barbie is a woman. You
Yeah.
just brought the essence of that. Barney is always like this mythical creature, and if it's adults going into the world, it's like
Well, Barney's all about believing in yourself and all that stuff. So maybe they'll make it a little bit of like we'll understand the themes that they're going for, just like in Inside Out, how we understand the themes, but it's for kids. But the themes is like y'all don't know what this means. You are watching this,
yeah, you be telling kids like, "Hey, y'all about to go through this shit. Pay attention. Like, look, listen to this shit. Pay attention." Yeah, I don't know. I don't know really what they're going for, but look, I support AO, black woman doing her thing. I think this movie coming out with Andrew Garfield and Julia Roberts, I think she can get nominated for that. That looks amazing.
That looks crazy.
So I support her. I support Daniel. Best of luck to them. I hope this is a massive success. I can't see I can't see a way in, like a way to get me interested or invested. So,
yeah.
I just support black. I guess it's all I can really do. I don't really know what else to do. Trevon, I want to go to this because you had some interesting thoughts about this. So Marlon says Scary Movie 6 might spoof I Know What You Did Last Summer, the Scream franchise, of course, Heretic, Long Legs, Get Out, Nope, and Sinners. The Sinners one was obvious.
Yeah,
we didn't need Marlon to tell us.
Of course,
we knew they were.
Get Out was obvious.
Get Out. I won't say was obvious because I didn't know how far they were going to go back. And that's like forever ago, that movie. So I didn't know how far they were going to go back. Long Legs made sense only because if you've seen Long Legs, you know exactly what Marlon's about to do with one of those characters up there. You know exactly what he's going to do. For anyone that doesn't know what I'm saying, I'll just say this so it gives you some inkling of what I'm talking about. White chicks. That's all I'll say. If you know the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, you can kind of piece it together from that statement. I'm excited. I love seeing Marlon on Mafiathon with Kai. I sometimes what bothers me a little bit about Kai having these like adults on his thing is that Kai's stream is catered for children. No matter how many adults actually watch it, like people our age or whatever actually watch it, he is for children. That is his demographic. Is about maybe 13 and up is his demographic.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So I'm like sometimes having, like Marlon and Kevin and Drewski and guys like that cursing and saying all kinds of stuff. I'm like, I wonder if that ever hurts his like bottom line. Like obviously he's the biggest star in that realm. So it's gonna take more than that to like knock him. But like I wonder if that ever like hurts his target audience that I always thought was kids. So that's very interesting to me. That's very, very, very interesting to me. But I did enjoy it. Marlon did great. He did amazing. I love that one of the kids there thought Kalani was Tyler. That was hilarious. Kalani handled it so perfectly. She was awesome for that. But I just love how I love us coming together for stuff that's not nonsense. We come together. Kai's just having fun, right? He's bringing some of the best celebrities together to just laugh and joke. No drama, no beef, just having fun.
He's become part of the promo run, honestly.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
everything, it seems.
yeah,
At least everybody black. At
yeah,
least,
yeah. No, not even.
Yeah.
Not even. I think Ed
Yeah.
Sheeran did one.
Oh, okay.
I could be
Okay.
confusing that. But I
I
know
don't
some
know.
white
I don't know.
artist was just
Well, I
singing
know. I
as
mean,
they were going to bed.
Kim K was on there, but I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. But
So I think you're right. I think for anything someone's trying to sell, you got to go through Kai.
Yeah.
Got to go through Kai. Got to go through Kai. Oh, L'Oreal's telling me Teddy Swims. I don't know who the fuck Teddy Swims is, but that's who was singing in their bedroom.
Oh. But yeah, you were saying about what I felt about this.
Yeah.
I just didn't like. I don't remember. Maybe they did, but I guess I wasn't. I guess that keen on looking into all the stuff, like us knowing what they're going to parody. Like, I don't know if we've done that before. Like, for him to tell us, and I'm like, usually I'm just surprised when I see it. I'm like, oh, okay, I know what that's from. I know what that's from. Maybe I don't understand everything in it, but like long leggers, I won't know.
Where I'll say you're forgetting a little bit is, remember, what's this called?
I mean, yeah, scary movie, yeah.
Right. So there's.
I don't know which ones he's going to touch though.
Right, but remember the originals, right? It was very clear what the originals were, what they were taking. It was whatever the biggest ones were of that year. Yeah. So to know that Marlon and Sean haven't done these movies in over a decade, they were just going to take the biggest horror movies that have come out, and they were going to try to find the blackest ones that they could. I'm just saying this list makes sense. The last time they did it to now, they were just going to take the biggest franchises. I don't know how interested I am in seeing them dip back into Scream. Kind of felt like they did everything they could do with that, and they did amazing. The West, like all that was amazing. I don't need them to do it again.
I guess the Scream franchise is still going.
No, it is. But I'm saying they already did it. I think I'm more interested in tackling the other ones that they've not touched. Because I'm like, technically, if you're gonna redo them, just redo all of them. I mean, shit, it's been enough time. Do the Ring. That was hilarious.
I see the opportunities of bringing back the Dewey version they did. You remember how they ended that? So like stuff like that. I'm like, okay, they could bring him back. Like that was funny. That was a twist. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with them doing it, but I'd much rather not tell us the list. But I see it now, so it's like whatever.
I just think theoretically, like when this comes out and this is a smash and this is a hit and they do another one, to me at that point you could just assume what the next ones will be that they'll take. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's less of a surprise and more of it's just good to know which specific ones. But even if he didn't tell me, this is pretty much the pool I would have picked from. Pretty much. So Heretic I wouldn't have thought ever. So that's very interesting to see where they go with that. But Longlegs, once I saw Nicolas Cage and what he looked like in that movie, I said, yeah, I could. I mean, sorry. Once they announced that they were doing this, I thought about what Nicolas Cage looked like in that movie and assumed Longlegs would be part of this.
I just assumed they would do Barbarian and stuff like that.
Maybe.
You never was a surprise. That was.
He could have just not said it, Maybe Barbarians is a surprise.
Maybe.
Or when they do the sequel to this, it'll definitely. I mean, come on. Here's the thing, Trevon. I'm pretty sure Marlon.
That shit was funny.
I'm pretty sure Marlon was pissed when Weapons came out, and he was just like, "Fuck! I already wrote the script. There's nowhere to put it in." But I'm sure when they get another chance, Barbarian will be in there. Weapons will be in there. I'm sure Conjuring will be in there.
They ain't start filming yet.
No. But I'm saying if you already wrote the script, you're not gonna rewrite the script this late in the process. Because remember, this is supposed to come out like May of next year, I think, around May. So it's like you're gonna start filming soon in September. So I don't think they're going to. All right, let's see what else we got. This is an interesting conversation I had with Joel that if I can find it, I would love to have with you. So people were saying that people's complaints constantly of this multiversal saga,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what I pulled up to Joel was a list of all the projects from the multiversal saga, right?
Right.
And someone put together a list of all the movies and TV shows, or all the movies, sorry, just the movies, and how
Mm-hmm.
much they made.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at it, you can kind of tell what fans were interested in and what fans weren't interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the thing Kevin's going to have to figure out how to properly balance, because it looked like fans were more interested in your multiversal, cool looking shit as opposed to
Standalones.
no, as opposed to like think about it, right? If you loved Multiverse of Madness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go for, and I'm not, I know this wasn't the order, but I'm saying you go from Multiverse of Madness to a Thunderbolts.
Mm-hmm.
That's two drastically different movies.
It is.
And if you're a big fan of the more, okay, so here we go. I was talking just so I could fucking find it. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so here it is. So Black Widow made 379.7 million.
Mm-hmm.
Shang-Chi 432.2 million.
Mm-hmm.
Eternals 402. No Way Home 1.9 bill.
Mm-hmm.
Multiverse of Madness 955.7 mil.
Mm-hmm.
Thor Love and Thunder 760 mil. Wakanda Forever 859.2 mil. Ant-Man and the Wasp 476 mil. Guardians 3 845.5. Whew, the Marvels 206. Deadpool and Wolverine 1.3 billion. Captain America 415 million. Thunderbolts 382.4 million, and Fantastic Four 511.2 million. So let's look at some of the lowest ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you go Black Widow at 379.
Mm-hmm.
You go Ant-Man and the Wasp at 476.
Mm-hmm.
You go the Marvels at 206.
Mm-hmm.
Captain America at 415, and Thunderbolts at 382. Right? There's a commonality in some of those. Right? There's a
Yep.
commonality. And
I don't think I have a commonality. I wonder if you have the same one.
No, go ahead. You go first. Go ahead.
So Ant-Man, I feel like wasn't the most beloved franchise anyway. In general, like nobody like when those came out, they're like okay, like it was not like people were like fiending for Ant-Man. I was like okay, cool. I like Paul Rudd, but it wasn't a movie franchise. I was like, yes, I need next one. It wasn't that. Now the Marvels, misogyny. I don't care. that's what I got from that. That's misogyny. I saw 3 women leading that movie. I'm sorry. That's just what I see there. There was no man leading that movie, so of course that's what happened to it.
Okay.
People already hated. I hated to say this, but they hated Brie Larson's Captain Marvel anyway for stupid reasons. But that's where we're at with her and that franchise, which I really hate because that's probably like if I wanted to see more of, it would be that. So out of the stuff we named, I don't know, like what else was low? You said Black Widow. I mean that one, I think that one kind of suffered from what streaming, theaters and streaming and all that. So I don't know. I can't really fault that one too much because I feel like she is a very popular character. So I don't know. She was not hated. So I don't see if it wasn't theater, I think it would have done a lot better than that.
What about Captain America? It hit 415.
Brave New World.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Black man being Captain America. They don't like that either.
Thunderbolts.
What did they make?
Thunderbolts made 382.4 million, but I will say this because it's the only thing that I actually looked up when me and Joel were talking. Their budget was about like 260, and then they spent another. No, I'm sorry, it was like 160, and then they spent another 100 on just marketing. So $260 million went into this movie, and you only made 382.
Hmm. Um, I do think that movie might have suffered from a lot of people not knowing them characters. You've had to seen multiple franchises and multiple non-Avengers movies to know who those characters are. To get excited about. Like if you didn't see Black Widow, you don't know. You don't know who. Honestly,
Yelena.
you don't know Yelena is. You don't know who her dad is. Like you just don't know them.
Okay.
Um, and Ghost. If you didn't see Ant Man, was it Ant Man Wasp?
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't see that, you won't know who she is, and you definitely ain't seen her since.
Right.
So it's like that was a random one to pick anyway. Oh, and also Taskmaster too. That's right. You wouldn't know Taskmaster if you did not see Black Widow. You
Mm-hmm.
didn't know any of these majority of these people in
Right.
this movie. So you see the trailer, just like who? We know Bucky because
Right.
you saw it. You kind of saw like when they got closer to the movie, they started putting him in the marketing. They started putting him on things because it was a lot of times that were just them, and then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden you would see him. I'm like, oh, so now they're like, we might need to use him. We might need to put his people. We do. They do know Bucky,
Right.
so I mean he's been in the Avengers and all that other stuff, but everybody else no. Um, yeah, no,
I
and
will.
also, okay, Falcon Winter Soldier. You want to know who John Walker is
Right.
if you didn't watch it. So
I will say I think their biggest issue is okay. So let's go through this again, right?
I
We
feel like,
went through the ones
I'm
that
gonna say this. I feel like Thunderbolts might have been a test. I feel like it might have been a test to see how people like the fact that all these characters were on so many different projects.
mm,
Let's see if people still gravitate towards this movie, even though they might not know these characters, and that might have failed. They
yeah.
might have been like, well, damn, I guess they don't know
Let's look at the ones that made money, right?
him.
Shang-Chi. A lot of people revere that as one of the best Marvel movies
Hmm.
of that saga, if not of Marvel. Eternals. No matter how split it was, there was a lot of people that enjoyed that movie. There was a lot of people that enjoyed that movie. So it's sitting at
There was
402.
that, but there was also star power in there too. There's
Yes.
also some star
Yeah,
power.
top to bottom. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Putting
So
Angelina and Jolie in there never hurts.
Kid Harrington didn't hurt. Sorry, and
No Way Home, we're not gonna mention. I mean, that's just not. It's Spider Man, and then you brought
oh,
me.
after all them damn leaks, everybody was ready.
Yeah,
So
there's nothing to say about that.
yeah,
Love and Thunder. Thor's just a love character. I mean, that for that movie to have not made money would have been a shocker. Thor's just a love character.
after off of, I feel like that movie benefited from being like after Ragnarok. I felt like it benefited
Yeah,
from that.
yeah, yeah,
Um, yeah.
yeah. He built a lot of goodwill from that movie. Wakanda Forever, we know that. Chadwick passing, people interested in seeing Namor and how you go about that. Where do you go? Remember, people kept thinking, oh, maybe there's a recast in here. Then it was like, it's
Hmm.
obviously Shuri. Then people were like, we don't know if we like that. And it still
Hmm.
almost grossed $1 billion. Deadpool and Wolverine, also no words needed to be given to that. And Fantastic Four making 511.2. I think a lot hurt that movie because I think there was starting to become fatigue of Fantastic Four. The last one people went to just wasn't good. Wasn't good at all. Wasn't
But it
good.
was such a long time ago. We can't.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you do Superman, it's a risk, right? Because Superman, I don't care what anyone says, is not as beloved as Spider-Man and Batman, right? So you do 8 million Batmans, it's always going to work. Batman's uber popular. So is Spider-Man, right? So I think when you do Fantastic Four, it's now been done 3 times, right? It's been done 3 times. The first one had a semi-successful run. The second one did not. Was dead before it even started. And then you go to this one, right? I think a lot of this money was less about how good the movie was and more about Pedro Pascal. I mean, you just slap that man on anything, it just seems like it's gonna work, right? So, I think what Marvel needs to. I was telling Joel this. I think they just need to uniform themselves going forward. I think everything just needs to have a straight line. I think where you go wrong is all these movies I named you. You want to know something interesting about it, Trevon?
None of them connect.
None of them connect. There is no one straight through line from all of these movies. So as a viewer, you're watching Black Widow, then you watch Shang-Chi, and you're like, I didn't need Black Widow to watch Shang-Chi. And
Oh no.
I'm not saying that their success is paramount to keeping everything connected, but when you start making them so disconnected, the audience is kind of just like, I mean, nigga, it just seems like you're building up to Avengers. I'll just come back for that. Or like, I'll come back for a character I know. Like, I don't. What do I need to go see Black Widow for? What do I need to go see the Marvels for, or Brave New World, or Thunderbolts, or fans? What do I need?
Also, the Marvels, two of those characters came from TV shows too.
Absolutely. Right.
So
Right.
two different TV
And
shows.
I did
So
want
it's
to push
like,
back because it's the argument I've been having with you. I think since we became friends, is just it's hard to say that Captain Marvel was the issue in this movie because the first one made $1 billion. Now I know it's because it was sandwiched in between Avengers movies, and it was at a time where Marvel was not nearly as hated as it is now, but it still made $1 billion. So that even shows you no amount of hate can ruin something. Made over $1 billion. I just think there was nothing that went into the promotion of this movie to promote it in a way that was seemingly interesting to people that were outside of the know. I don't think they did a good enough job. And that villain just fell so flat. Like it wasn't. You brought all the cats in and shit. It was just like this movie could have been so much better. But I told you my biggest issue with that movie was that you wasted a sequel to Captain Marvel to just bringing together all these people. And I'm like, you spent the whole first movie telling us she wasn't even herself. Then you end the movie with her finally breaking free. And then the next time we see her, we can't even focus on her. You bring in two other people.
I felt like it was reactionary. The way I felt it was reactionary. A lot of people didn't, the way they, responded to her afterwards. There was a lot of hate toward her. They were like, maybe we can't do a movie with her just by herself.
Yeah, but I don't think that works because there was a lot of shit from Miss Marvel. So I don't. Yeah, I saw that too, Trevon. Just get that out of here. There was a lot of discourse on Miss Marvel, right? So it was just like I don't think adding more women to a situation that you thought a female leading wasn't working. I don't think you add more to that fire. I think you just find a way to stoke the flames, which is creating a great story. And I don't think they focused enough on that. And I think that's what made it hurt as much as it did. I don't think anything was good about that. Now, again, I enjoyed it. It wasn't a bad movie, but I definitely see where they could have immensely done a better job with that movie. We welcome in Joel. What's up, Joel?
What up?
What's up?
We were just talking about, remember with me and you were talking about at the theater about the multiversal saga and, what they were bringing in and kind of where maybe they went wrong in this saga. That's what we were just chit-chatting about. I didn't want to talk any of the DC stuff till you came in, so. But yeah, I mean, Trevon, I think that's the biggest thing is that when you look at this, it's just everyone is just drastically different than the other. Like, just overall narratively, right? Like, think about it. Really, all jokes aside, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Wakanda Forever, maybe Fantastic Four are really the only extremely important movies of this saga because of, like, the actual, like, I can't even say Ant-Man and the Wasp anymore because Kang's gone, right? So now that Kang's gone, that now doesn't become as important as it was.
Right.
So you can only pick out, like, 4 out of these, like, 12 movies that are, like, integral to your overall story. It's kind of just like the other ones are just loosies, right? It's just like, why would the average consumer care? And some of these numbers kind of shows it. So I don't know, but Kevin said he figured out the next fucking decade. So hopefully it's some really good shit.
That's what we'll find out. Yeah.
Hopefully it's some really good shit. Because again, this is great money. Any studio would love to gross this over the course of 12 movies. But when you start to break it down individually, you can see where some money was lost. And that's never good. That's never good. You don't want that. That's never good. All right. So we've been seeing a lot of these set photos for Clayface. A lot of people checking out the posters that are being hung up around, the sets. There's one where someone connected it to Black Mass, someone connected it to Joker, someone connected it to oh shit. Okay. Just give me 1 second, Trevon. You see a lot of them saying a lot of connective issues, right? I don't know how much I'm willing to mentally give to the idea of that, only because people love to take things out of context, right? And even though one of those things did say Joker, right? We don't know in what context, you know what I'm saying, that is, and it's like, until I see it, I just don't really know how much I'm willing to mentally give to any of this that they're seeing in these set photos. But Joel, is any of these little Easter eggs starting to build your excitement for this movie that, we're still trying to piece together? Is it our DCU? Is it waiting for Reeves to come over? Like, where is this Clayface? You know what I'm saying?
Not really, because I like that they're adding a whole bunch of stuff. Problem is, I don't know how much of this stuff we're going to see during the movie, so
right.
It doesn't matter what they put up because they could always change it later, unless they make it a point for us to see certain things.
Mm-hmm.
It won't matter. It's just there in the background just in case someone does look. Oh, look, this is there, and it adds depth to the city, in the world that we're in. So if a lot of that is true, I mean that's cool. But how much of that are we really going to be, paying attention to? It's really what the movie tells us that we should really focus on.
I love that you say that because you can kind of compare what you're seeing from these posters or what, the signs are saying on buildings. You can compare it to the mural in Superman. When James came out and talked about that mural, he said, I'm not giving you every fucking character you saw in that thing, but I will give you some, right? So it's like, at the end of the day, that mural doesn't really matter because it's like, he's probably only going to give you a handful of those actual characters. And some of them might be characters some of us have never heard of before, right? So
we saw the whole mural, so we know a lot of the ones we don't know.
Right. So
it's a whole bunch we didn't never. I mean, I rolled maybe just one or two, but still, in general.
Right. So to me, I think of it more so as, I think what they're doing is it's hard to establish this story as in Gotham, right? And it's in a world where whether a Batman has existed for 2 years, 4 years, or 20 years. It's hard for me to believe that in this Gotham, there's no Joker, there's no Black Mass, there's no Penguin. So I'm like, them alluding to the fact that those characters exist, to me is fine. It's like, it's nothing to really think about, but it doesn't mean that they're trying to tell you like, hey, you might see seedlings. No, it's just letting you know it's a lived-in universe, like James said, and there's a Joker that lives in this universe. It's a Penguin, and it's a Black Mask. That's really it. It's not meant for us to look any deeper than that. Trevon, you kind of feel that, right? It's just little Easter eggs kind of things. It's not really meant for people to do deep dives.
Well, see, the problem is, I just want to know, there's a lot of Batman things that I need to be clarified, because this is DCU. So it's like, well, how many more things can we do that's surrounding Batman if there isn't one? How much longer are you gonna play with that? Because you got Superman, you got the Gotham sign and stuff like that. Now you got a lot more things in this show. How much longer are we gonna play? When you gonna merge them or what? What's going on? Because I feel like if you don't have a Batman playing, I don't know, right after this show comes out or something, maybe don't do anything surrounding Batman until you do. I don't know. Maybe not do anything in Gotham or don't do it yet.
I mean, I'll go back to what we said last week, which was he's not Clayface while he's in Gotham. he's probably gonna slowly become Clayface while he's in LA or wherever he ends up going when he leaves Gotham. So to me, that's perfectly okay to not see Batman. Now, if this movie takes place in Gotham, he leaves and comes back and is causing chaos as Clayface, yes, then that's a problem. But if he's causing all of his chaos in LA and then the movie ends with him going, shit, I can't live here anymore. Everyone knows me. I'm going to go back to little old Gotham where no one knows me. Then it's like, yeah, okay, cool. You can come back to Gotham, be Clayface, and then going forward, that then becomes a Batman problem. But as long as they don't do what Penguin did, because that irked me through to my core. Phenomenal show. But too many large-scale things were happening for you to tell me Batman is just too busy. Like a whole bomb went off in the middle of the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crime bosses were dying by the boatloads. And it's just like, well, he's still helping the flood people. It's like, no, I get you, but like, I feel like Batman can kind of do like two things at once. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that show was kind of annoying. But I think they're not doing that with Clayface. I think he's going to leave Gotham, cause chaos, you know, burn himself in LA, and then come back to Gotham, maybe disguising himself as something completely different than what he left. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, as long as your high point of this movie is not in Gotham, it can end in Gotham, and I've never seen Batman, and that's still okay. So as long as that's what they're doing, I got absolutely no problems. Absolutely none.
That's why
everything Joel was telling me, that's what it sounds like that movie's gonna do. So as long as it does that, I got no problems. You can keep alluding to Gotham. It's just you can't keep putting shit in Gotham. So as long as you're not putting more shit in Gotham, you're fine. You're totally fine.
That's not a focus because Clayface wasn't part of the plan originally. They added it later.
Right.
So that's why it's like, all right, well, they'll figure it out. So if it goes exactly how I figure, I mean, it won't be as big a deal. But going forward, yeah, like what else? It's not like we need a whole bunch of villain movies. Like, right. So it's like one of those things where like, if you have something to tell with it, cool. Clayface should be fun. Probably won't cost as much. But you know the shit we're here for. That's what we're waiting for. I know there's stuff he's working on. So, and then of course the whole idea of which Batman, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see at this point. But like, I don't know. Right now we have one. And that's the one I'm focused on.
Yeah, that's the only one we have. So it's the only one we can think about. So that's what the focus is you know, seeing where they're going with that and how they can make that, you know, the best it can possibly be. So I'm just, to me at this point, with knowing that it's going to start filming soon, I just would kind of like to know what's it about, you know, like at least Spider-Man, we've heard enough that we can maybe start putting pieces of that puzzle slowly together to try to make it make a little bit of sense. But with Batman, who knows? I mean, for years we've been saying Mr. Freeze, but it could be Joker for all we know. We have no idea. So
we just know it's going to be winter.
That's it. That's it. Shit, Joel, can I be honest with you? That might have changed. Like, we really have no idea what this man did with his script. We have no idea. So I don't know. But I choose not to think too much about what he's doing with that movie.
I mean, it should start filming in next April, so they have a lot of time.
I mean, shit, Joel, what does that mean? Spider-Man is filming now, and we still have no idea what the fuck that movie's about.
But at least we should have some casting by then. We have nothing yet. So I think we got a couple, you know.
Yeah, casting will at least give us maybe some inclination to where they're going. Like, if Mr. Freeze is casted, we're like, oh, well, then. Because
the last time Matt Reeves was giving us the cast, like, as it was going.
Right.
That was cool. So he was like, oh, this person is this person. Oh, it was always fun, like, waiting for Matt Reeves to tell us something.
All right, more so in the DC space. James Gunn did say Man of Tomorrow starts filming around April.
Same. Yeah. So they should be filming around the same time.
Yeah, I know, Trevon. I know. Relax. When Trevon hears that, he just thinks at some point Batman's going to go from his lot to Superman's lot, and then that's James's big ta-da. I kind of feel like Trevon, it won't be in a movie. James will, it'll either come out well before the movie comes out.
There's no way it happens in the movie before we find out.
Right.
Before the movie comes out.
I don't know. They can get away with it if they are filming at the same time. They could get away with it. They could be like, "Oh, he was just there because they were so close." You know,
well, that's if they're close. Like Peacemaker and Superman shot on the lot next to each other for a while. That's why I was able to go back and forth. Right. Whereas I have no idea where Superman's filming.
Right.
And compared to, I think we'll probably end up going back where Clayface is at. That's where they're going to probably film again. Where Clayface is filming Batman. So, Scotland. So not sure where Superman's filming.
Yeah, we don't know that yet, but I saw the smile on your face, Trevon. You very much thought you aha'd him, and you didn't. So relax.
I see the game.
Anyway, James Gunn was on the Great Howard Stern's show, and was saying it's very much a Lex and a Superman movie, which is why it's not being called the sequel, because the focus is not solely on.
That's Superman. Why it's not a direct sequel, because.
Right.
It's just as much Lex's movie as it is Superman's movie.
It's a lover story.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you. Sure.
I mean, you definitely saw that movie end with Superman tongue kissing a woman, but sure, whatever, cool. Anyway, I'm more curious to see, because a lot of people are speculating within the coming months you're going to start hearing names like maybe Millie, names like Aaron Pierre. Start to trickle down into being in this movie. Now, obviously, it'll probably be more so like how the Justice Gang was utilized in Superman, to where clearly Superman was the main focus throughout that entire movie. But the man did need some help, right? So you start to think, at some point, Lex is going to turn on Superman in this movie, right? Because James did say, it's kind of them working together till, that's not a thing
so they aren't
anymore, right? To take on a much bigger threat. So we'll get to who we speculate is the threat, because I think we all think it's the same person. I could see a reality where you do see a lot of the Justice Gang, which now has maybe grown a little bit since the last time we've seen them, because by that point, Guy Gardner would have met Jon Stewart. Right, and Jon Stewart would have gotten the ring. Supergirl by that point probably came back to Earth from whatever craziness she was doing off-world. So you might start to see more people kind of come together. So I am very curious to see if that's what they do, because I'm like, James Gunn has the potential, guys, to make this kind of like Marvel did Civil War, right, where that was clearly a Captain America story that you bleeded the Avengers into that said story. So I'm like, I can see a world where we see Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart in this movie in some capacity. I could see that. But Joel, I'll start with you. We're thinking the same thing for villain, right? The villain of this movie, or the threat?
Possibly. I mean, the most popular choice right now seems to be Brainiac.
Right.
I don't think anybody's thinking otherwise, but that doesn't mean that's who it is. But
I will say this: one person it cannot be, is Doomsday. Cannot be Doomsday. Cannot be.
It shouldn't
like,
be.
It could not be, because it's like you can't rush that again. It was extremely rushed the last time. You can't rush it again.
No.
You gotta let the world breathe a little bit before you start.
We've done it already in the movies. We've done it in the TV shows.
Right.
Like, we need time for that to breathe.
Yeah. But I mean more so, Joel.
We just got him.
The arrival of Doomsday essentially means the future death of Superman. And it's like we just got Superman.
In the same, yeah, right. We just did that. Like, come on.
Yeah, like, come on, don't do that. So that's why I say it cannot be that. But go ahead. All right, do you have any thoughts on, like, do you have a big three of who it could be?
Villains?
It's like Darkseid, it can't be, right? That's you got to get further down the line to get to that.
Brainiac makes the most sense, but I don't know. I would have to think about it. Especially if Peacemaker has anything to do with it. Maybe it's a multi-dimensional character,
Like Mongrel?
Models are multi-dimensional. It's just from space.
Oh, okay. Well, then who's the Superman multi-dimensional villain?
Mr. Mix's Penelic. The imp they keep fucking dropping, bro.
Throw that movie in the garbage. They're trying to tell us Lex and Superman uniting.
Mr. Penelic.
Oh, that angered me so much. Well, here's the thing. It has to be a Superman film because you're doing a quasi-Superman.
Yeah, I would imagine.
So, like, that's what I'm trying to think. Because I'm like, maybe you're on to something with it being, multi-dimensional. But there's not really any multi-dimensional Superman villains. Right?
And it's way too soon to introduce the crime syndicate.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool down the line.
I mean, also, you can't do the crime syndicate where you don't fully even have the Justice League. We have
It's too soon.
Here's what an alternate world Flash looks
like. It would be just Ultraman, and we just did that.
I mean, maybe I could see this, Joel. I could see this. Now, I don't know if people would like it, but it would make sense. It has nothing to do with your multi-dimensional theory. Although I think you're on the right track with that. It could ultimately be exactly where we thought the end of that Superman movie was going. We did see Ultraman float away, right? And we thought he could float away and come back as another Superman villain. That very much could be a villain strong enough that Superman would blame Lex for its creation and need his help to try to see how they could stop whatever it's become. And I'm talking about Bizarro. So I'm like, that could be a thing. And it's a small enough villain that, yes, Lex and Superman could unite to take that on, and it would make sense. But it's also not big enough that you need to dedicate a Superman sequel to Bizarro. You know what I'm saying?
You would, though. That's what you're saying.
No. I mean, like, a standalone Superman sequel wouldn't need to be Bizarro. But a Superman event movie like this, Bizarro would be cool. And that is dimensional.
But my problem, we just did Ultraman, which is already too similar. I don't want him fighting another Superman clone. That's my thing. Even though if it is reverse.
I mean, we're limiting our options here. We're limiting what it could be.
Well, that's how you play the game, process of elimination, right? So you're like, well, it makes the most sense. Right now, the only thing that makes the most sense is what?
If I were to go back to your original theory, Brainiac's not a multi-dimensional character.
No, he's not. I just threw it out there. I had no villain in mind. So I'm just like,
what? No, but I'm saying your theory, because he said that make sure you pay attention to Peacemaker, right? Because that's how connected it is. It does make you think, what is the through line of Peacemaker?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to, unless that technology is Brainiac's or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to apparently find out soon the origins of that thing.
Yes. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. So, pay attention to that. That might help give us an idea of who we're fucking with.
It is going to be interesting. You know what, Joel? I'm starting to think it's more so. You know what? I think I know. I think James might have taken a page out of MCU's playbook. I think they might be using this the way we thought they were going to use the 10 rings, and the 10 rings led to Kang. I think you could say that these devices, because remember, we were never told where Lex got his from. Lex just had it. We have no idea who Lex got it from. So it maybe could have been Lex was planning something with Brainiac. And Lex, and it comes back to Brainiac going, you fucked everything up. I'm now coming back to just do it myself. Right? And it's like these items lead back to Brainiac. And now it's less of Superman needs Lex's help because how can I ever do this without you? It's more so, these things. This tech, what this incoming threat is about. Loki, Lex could be used more so how Loki was used for Thanos.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. My thing is, when it comes to, it really depends on which version of Brainiac they want to go with. Do they want to go the Coluan alien route.
Yeah.
Or they want to go the AI route, or a combination of the two. I wonder. I don't know. That's interesting. They could go that direction. I wouldn't be surprised if that tech was alien. We already know aliens exist, considering Peacemaker is one
And
of
it's a
the
very
aliens.
common thing. That's a crazy
Superman's
part.
an alien.
Aliens are a very common thing. Those people
Yeah.
were watching that kaiju in the middle of Metropolis
Yeah.
like it was just like a regular occurrence. Like, yeah, Superman fights things like this all day. It's nothing new.
Yeah, to that world, it's nothing.
Yeah.
They live
It's
through
just a
it.
Wednesday.
Like, shit. Luckily, we got Superman.
So, I mean, James Gunn has said a lot of interesting things. I think I'm more interested about this movie because I'm like, why this instead of just doing a Superman scene? So I think the more we get information about the movie, the more that'll make sense to me.
Yeah, I think it really comes down to he wants, I guess, maybe to flesh out Lex more. And it's easier to do that with a Superman movie than to kind of because maybe in the next movie you don't have Lex in the Superman movie. You don't need him every movie. You know what I mean?
Right, of course. Right.
So maybe this is his way of focusing, fleshing out Lex, but not having him be the main focus next time they use Superman. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this, because I think this is a good question. Trevon, I'll start with you, because I do think this is a good question. Do you think James might end up, because he's a very big actor, do you think James might end up making Lex his Loki of his DC universe, to where it's like, in every Superman movie, it's a feel of Lex. It's not about Lex. He's not the main villain, but you feel Lex's presence.
Like
And
pulling the
even
strings.
right, and even in other properties, you still feel the influence of Lex.
Lex Luthor should be felt all over, honestly.
So, okay, so before I go back to you, Joel, Trevon,
He should be the anti-Tony Stark. That's how I like. The way I would have.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Like
okay.
he's like telling me in the same vein, but he's a villain. But he's the tech guy with the suit. It's the same idea, but bad. You know what I mean?
I was thinking more like Loki, only because of this. If your goal, right, in this Gods and Monsters universe is to, at the end of this saga, is to get to Darkseid, I can see where you do the same thing with Lex, to a degree, let me finish, that you did with Loki. To where villain, then by the time you get to the guy that, not guy, but the god that can literally obliterate everything, Lex is, you understand Lex more, to where it's like when he helps, it's not like weird, where you're like, why is a villain helping? You get why he's helping. Motherfucker doesn't want to die with everybody else, right? So it's kind of just like, it's an alliance of convenience more so than turning Lex good.
Well, it happened in recently, actually, in the comics, where Lex joined the Justice League.
Oh, yeah. See, we don't need that.
No, I'm just saying it happened. Like he went him in his suit, and he kind of forced his way in. Like, you need me, type of shit. I'm like,
yeah,
no,
that is
don't
going
want
to be interesting. That is going to be interesting to see how they separate the genius of Lex and Bruce. That's going to be very interesting to me. Because
different types of genius, though.
Right, exactly, right. But Trevon,
you also miss Terrific. There's a lot of geniuses.
Terrific, plenty. So Trevon, do you think that that's where they could go with that, to where Lex could essentially be the Loki of this universe?
I don't think Lex is going anywhere, and I feel like he still will be very much in the background because Superman won't kill him, so he'll just be there menacing, and he'll continue menacing. Just like how Batman won't kill Joker. They need each other. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. I'm with you there. We're welcoming in Jamie. What's up, Jamie?
Hey, what's up with y'all? Nothing much, man. Been a long day, so tired.
We appreciate that. Yeah, I just think you casted, the biggest casting you've done so far is Holt as Lex, right? So it's like, use him, right? I mean, at some point he should form his own team, right? He at some point.
One day that would be nice to see the Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom, absolutely. So these all should be ideas that James is just
LOD.
But that's why if you guys listen to any of the original interviews of Nicholas, he kept talking about long-term lengths. Like, if, this goes well and I get to come back, like, I have so many concepts and ideas of, like, where this character can go. So it's like, James's pitch to him was just like, hey, this is not like a one and done. Shit out of you. So it's like, prepare yourself, dog. That's why I think this whole Man of Tomorrow is part of what he was selling Nick on when he was selling Nick on Superman. I think he very much was like, hey, if everything goes well, I'm looking to do this. I don't think maybe they knew right away, but I think they knew that this.
Who was somebody said how many movies they signed up for? Was it? I mean, one of the actors said it, like when they were impressed for Superman.
I'm sure. I'm sure Superman and Lex have probably signed to the most years out of everybody. Everybody else is kind of just more so when we need you. But Jamie, now that we have you in here, I just scrolled past something that this would be perfect to pass it to you for. I laughed at this. Joel rolled his eyes at this, but I loved this quote. The Ghost of Yotai director Nate Fox says the entire studio celebrated when GTA 6 was delayed to next year. It was a great day. How true is that, Jamie? Everyone knows wide berth for GTA 6, right?
Yeah, I absolutely believe it. I feel like not only from a developer or even a someone who sells products from that perspective, even as a consumer, like I'm sure they want to play GTA 6 too. So they're like, listen, if your game is out and my game is out and you're gonna make me play your game, that's not gonna look good on me. So I feel like it was a win-win for everybody there. But yes, wide berth for GTA 6. Don't want to be close to that.
Absolutely not. They knew it. They were smart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious whether it's March of next year or May of next year, if you start seeing a lot more games go, nah, dog, we'll see you guys in September. Like we'll see you guys at the end of the year.
Maybe. I don't think there's a lot that is supposed to be coming out around GTA 6 right now. And if there was, I'm sure they've moved already. They're like, let's just, we're going to already set our plans for next year. We know we're not doing that. So let's go ahead and move on now. So I think everybody's avoiding it.
One thing I hate though, Jamie, is I'm always curious. I'm even curious, like even when it comes to the box office. I always want to see when a giant like that is coming. I always want to see someone brave enough to go up against it, like another big entity. Try to go up against it. Maybe not the same week, but maybe like 2 weeks later, or like even a month later, just to kind of show them, like, hey, we ain't scared of you, dog. Like we're aware, but not scared. You know what I'm saying? I don't know of anyone that could do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know. Outside of maybe Hollow Knight Silk Song that just came out, and even then, that's like, I don't think it would reach GTA 6 levels of success, even with the massive success that it is right now. But what I will say, to throw a little spice on it, even though GTA, it's still gonna eclipse everything, but a little spice. Xbox's, I think it's 20th anniversary is next year, and they said that they have big plans for that. They also did like lay off a bunch of people and close some studios, so don't know if that's still happening, but supposedly they have big plans for that. And then Nintendo is supposed to come with a banger direct tomorrow, so there could be some cards still left on the table.
It's Friday.
Or yes, Friday.
Yeah.
Do you think, Jamie, Nintendo's announcement would be the announcement Joel's waiting for so that he can finally buy a Switch too? Do you think it's Smash?
No,
I don't. Smash.
No, I don't. I mean, I could be wrong, but Sakurai literally just.
There's no way you're.
I don't. That's all I have to say. I
don't. Hesitation there in your voice.
I was contemplating what to say, but
You're contemplating what lie you were gonna give us. We get it.
No.
But we got Kirby Air Riders on the horizon, which is spearheaded by the same guy that does Smash. So I doubt that he has the capacity to be working on both at the same time. Supposedly, though, people have been saying Kirby Air Riders is like the Smash of like kart racing games. So maybe maybe there's something for Joel there. But
that means nothing to Joel. He's getting angrier by the second.
I all I saw was fucking Kirby. Give me like Smash.
I saw a thing with I saw a picture of Meta Knight in there. Admittedly, I didn't watch the direct because I'm
character.
like, I already, I'm kart raced
closest
out.
we got was when they had Link in Mario Kart, and then the Inklings. That one, like, all right, now we're starting to get somewhere, and then they stopped doing it because this new one didn't have it.
That's true. That is true. I forgot Meta Knight was a Kirby character for a hot second, but
Bro,
you're right.
Look at him.
I will say this.
You're right, but it's like a different vibe, a completely different vibe. He's an edgy boy.
The one thing I think could go up against GTA 6 and actually have some success, I think if they were further along on a new God of War, I think God of War could do it. I really do. That last one was uber popular. Like,
yes.
Really, really popular. And you need like a long-lasting IP. I don't think a brand new game could give GTA 6 any fits. I think it would have to be something like of an IP that is known.
Okay.
Like a Spider-Man 3, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do.
I don't know. I don't like both of those.
Peter's the man, right? As long as Peter's not the man, there's a chance.
No.
Jamie,
although, listen, I want a Miles game, but no.
I'm waiting for you to finish that first one.
Did you say you want a Miles game?
I do. I want another one.
Did you not get a Miles game?
I want like a big boy one.
That's Spider-Man 2.
You did. You had 50% of it.
Oh, don't count Spider-Man 2.
50% of that game was.
He was not in that game enough. He was not in that game enough, man.
He's the main Spider-Man.
First of all, are we gonna ignore how the game ended?
Yeah, exactly.
He was.
We're gonna have 3 spiders. You better make room.
Yeah.
Are we? Who?
It ended with Silk.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting things. I did say on stream, I forget when, that I'm either gonna play Last of Us 1 or Spider-Man 1 this year. People were pushing me towards Last of Us. I don't know if the schedule permits that, but
I think it's time. You have 4 months. I think you could do that. I believe in you. All you need is a little.
What was the other game? It was Spider-Man 1 and what?
Last of Us 1.
Oh, no, you're good. Do Spider-Man 1. Yeah, do Spider-Man. You're good.
Like,
you just watched Last of Us Season 1.
But she never played it.
I never played either.
At least Spider-Man 1, that doesn't exist anywhere. That exact story doesn't exist anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Peter.
See, that's what I was trying to say to Joel. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, if I finish Yote fast, maybe.
The moment that game comes out, it's a wrap.
No, 100%.
You're taking me first.
I am going to be taking a day off of work, so
for Yotai?
Yes.
I don't judge. I already told work today. We all made like a pact. We were all just like, when GTA 6 comes out, I don't think most of us will be in it. And there's at least 3 of us.
Company holiday.
Like, 100%. Sick time. Use it. And they will know why.
Try to get Metal Gear done before Yote.
Oh, wait, the new one?
Yeah.
Oh, how you like that?
No, I haven't started yet. I have to finish it.
Okay.
I'm almost done. I'm just this much.
I started playing. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Jim.
I was just gonna say I started playing Prince of Persia: Lost Crown a couple days ago.
Yep.
Oh man, that's a good ass game. That shit was kind of hard though, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I was fighting that forest tree queen, and she kicked my ass.
One? That one?
Yeah.
Well,
they both are, but this one came out first. It doesn't have the guy that was previously purple, and now he's not purple anymore. But
I didn't know it was purple.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an odd choice. I understand why they reverted.
Interesting. I've enjoyed my experience with Shinobi. I'm open to more of those because that
I
shit.
do want to check that out too. See, I'm like, there's not enough time. There's not enough time.
Yeah, but you want to play everything. That's your problem. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to play everything. I just want to play.
I am open to playing.
Yeah, Joel, I think in the past 2 weeks has like beat 3 games. So like this man's he's been on it. He's been going.
I beat Gears, and I'm close to beating Shinobi, and I'm going to. And when I'm done, I'll get Metal Gear, and hopefully, I'll have that done before Yote. That's my goal.
See, for me, it's like I'm playing Prince of Persia because I know it's short enough. Well, I'll beat it before Yote. I'm not committing to anything that's like above 30 hours at this point. I'm like, you're gonna cut in my Yote time, and I'm not having it. I can't do that.
It's gonna. I don't know. Is it as big as Tsushima or no?
I think it's bigger.
No, they said bigger. They said
Yeah,
bigger. I was
It's
watching.
bigger. It's gonna be
very
a lot.
excited for this game. I was watching when they were talking about it.
Mhm.
They were just like everything is supposed to be bigger and better in this game. So
Yeah.
like that
Did you
map
see
is
they dropped
very large.
Oh man, I'm gonna pet so many foxes.
you see they dropped the video background like I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago or something. It wasn't even any information. Literally just like looking at the scenes of the different places of the game. Like that, I'm sure people are gonna have that up on their TV as their like TV wall thing. That was gorgeous.
I'm very excited for that. And DJV, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
I don't know of many people that'll be at work when that game comes out.
Oh,
So you're absolutely right.
Elon Musk, he said he wasn't gonna play it, so there you go.
Him and Joel conversation.
You shoot cops.
Shoot cops? You can do that in any game. Well, those games.
No,
He said he wasn't gonna do it. Him and some other people on Twitter. So there you go. They'll take up the slack for the rest of the world.
my problem was you could shoot civilians. That was like they're talking about cops.
He didn't have a problem with that. No problems with that one.
My issue was like you could kill random people. I don't know if I like that.
Such a noob. Anyway, we got news that with The Conjurer and the Last Rites just releasing this past weekend, the biggest horror openings ever at the global box office are Conjuring 4 at $194 million, It at $100 million, and It 2 at $185 million. So some big openings. The Conjuring the Last Rites was good, a nice way to kind of I did call it the Avengers. Like it was the Avengers Endgame of Conjuring. Like, it was very well done. I will never allow Joel to convince me to go to anything demonic like that ever again.
It was fine.
It was
You
not-
die? You didn't die, did you?
And I had the burn sage and everything in my home. I may switch addresses. That's how crazy.
Speaking of your home, I see you expanded. Look at that.
Right? I had to. My home was no longer safe, so I had to relocate.
No longer safe. Oh, because of the movie.
Yeah, I don't know what Joel allowed me to bring home. So
Nothing at all.
for the safety of my family, I had to
I'm
relocate.
good. I don't know why you didn't make it.
Dang,
First
if
thing
that's
worked
what a
out bad
haunting
for me.
does to you, I might need to get haunted.
Girl, not like
Bigger
that.
house.
No.
I don't know. It looks like you came up.
Oh, girl. That is not a good trade-off. No, the movie was very well done. I really do hate that we won't see this this group together again for this project. They've been holding it down for the horror scene for the last almost 10 years.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, pretty
The
much,
first one was
yeah.
wild though. I
Yeah,
remember watching that in theaters. Oh, that was wild.
the first Conjuring. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
they've done a
watching
great
it.
job. They've done a great job. I thought this is a great way to help.
Conjuring is the first Conjuring is my favorite modern horror.
All right, hold on, Joel. Hold on.
What?
What the fuck is Trevon talking about? Trevon doesn't know any game he plans on playing in the near future will cost $80 to $90 each. Also, right? Like our games aren't special.
GTA is.
Like, our
That thing
games
about to be
Is it really
GTA about to be 100 120. What?
and they gonna buy it. Or they're gonna sell it. They don't do it.
I'll take out a loan to get that fucking game. Are you crazy? I'm playing that game. I was in high school last time a GTA game came out. So
I'll go up to 100, but then after that, I'm gonna have to wait.
Jamie, I'm gonna tell you this now. They're $75 now. If they go 120,
they shouldn't even be. They should be 70 flat.
70, yeah. What are you? 75.
Jamie, if I'm willing to go 100, I can't then draw the line. If I'm willing to go 100, I'll go 120. No.
What? How does that make sense? How does that make sense that you can't draw the? Why not?
If you're making a leap large enough from 75 to 100, if they're telling you it's $20 more from where you're already willing to go, that's not that big of a leap. You've made the bigger leap already.
It's like, is it a collector's edition? Like, am I getting something else? Like, why am I paying 120 something?
You're getting the privilege to play it. There you
Not
go.
the privilege.
Yeah, the privilege. 100%.
Not the privilege, Joanne.
You can never pass this anytime it comes up because we do need to remind people Jamie has butlers. So, plural.
Yeah.
One's name is Alfred, one's name is Jeffrey.
Yeah, me, Alfred, me, Jeffrey.
Hey.
There you go.
I mean, no lies being detected here. It will be pre-downloaded, and I will be watching that.
Oh, 100%.
Bro, I might go to
100%.
sleep. You know how people go to sleep to like the sounds of like water or like rain, or I'll go to sleep to that GTA countdown. 100%. That Monday, preparing for that Friday. Oh man, when I tell you, hey, I got to get off, I'm like, oh, where are you going? I got the countdown. I gotta go.
Mhm.
I gotta go watch it.
I'll be requesting to share y'all screen so I can watch y'all play. That's what I'll be doing.
Oh, no. Sorry. No. Sorry. One thing I have to tell you, Trevon, out of the purest love of my heart, when Yote comes on, there is no group chat.
You going to accept my damn request?
No. Y'all don't.
I'm gonna stream it. I got you. I'm gonna stream it.
Okay.
Sorry,
Maybe that first hour. After that, though, I don't know. It might just be for me.
I like the story, so I do like listening.
You know
to
how
it.
you set out clothes before the first day of school? I'm gonna do that for the first day of playing. Yes, 100%.
Oh,
Lord.
Lord.
Let him know, Didge. Let him know, man. Let them know. But no, Trevon, it's to be honest with you, it's different. So like in Ghost more so than GTA, you got to pay attention to what they're saying, what they're telling you to do, what's going on. For us talking, I missed it, and now it's just like, fuck, I got to just run around and just figure this shit out dolo. I don't want to do that. So a lot of that game is just going to be me alone, just rocking out. But GTA, I'm just joking. There's nothing I really need to hear that, like, if I miss, I'm screwed.
Oh, you know what? Actually, me and Didge talked about this before, and I'm not going to directly quote Didge because I don't remember what he be saying. But the sentiment we walked away was like, you know, we'll be there for GTA 6, but that doesn't mean we're just going to like be like, oh, it's the greatest game ever, blah, blah, blah. I do want to see them innovate because I feel like they have been doing the same thing the past few games. I want to see something new, you know, like push technology forward, something like that.
We'll see.
That's very interesting because I believe I've been playing GTA since 2003, and it's been the same game, and I bought every single one. I will continue to do it now, and then I will crown it the greatest game ever made. Just like I did the last one. Just like I did the one before that. GTA 6 has my heart, and nothing can tear me away from it.
Listen, I said I was going to be there. I'm just saying, especially for a premium price, I'm looking, now you didn't even have to pull that up. That was just a lie. That was just a lie.
I didn't do it.
But her comments were hurtful. I just said I wasn't going to quote you because I'm like, I don't fully remember what you said. What?
I don't know. Jamie ended. Was it the last podcast? Jamie ended coming at Didge crazy. This podcast, she's coming at Didge.
No. Didge was coming at me crazy, and he's been doing it for several days, and y'all just saw the end of it. That's what happened. Y'all just saw the end of it.
I've known to be a peace warrior. Is all I've ever done.
You're the one who started saying he was a woman hater. Now he's a peace warrior.
I've never said a woman hater. He hates blind people, though. That's for a fact. That's a fact, Jack. But
how are you a peace warrior and you hate blind people?
Because they can't see any of the hate he has. So, shit, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, we got there's gonna be a live action My Hero Academia movie is moving forward at Netflix. Maybe they shouldn't have said this, but the Wonder Woman writer, Jason Fish.
Which one?
Fuchs, I think.
The first Wonder Woman, right?
Fuchs. Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
The first Wonder Woman.
I don't think if you wrote 84, you're looking for that to be your tagline. I don't think you want people to know you wrote that. He's pinning the script. Joel, did you want to start with this? Because you did have a possible concern about this.
It was more of a question. I'd be open to a different interpretation. It's just, will it take place in Japan or not? That's my biggest question, because the main show takes place in Japan, and if you take it away from Japan, you would have to change a lot. And so it's like, I'm curious if that's what they're doing. It's not like One Piece where it's a fake world. You know what I mean?
Who's doing this? Like who's
Netflix.
The director?
it's Netflix?
It's I don't know the director. I don't know if they have director yet.
I don't know. They might try to modernize it.
Trevon, I told you.
It's already modernized. You mean like Americanized?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I told Joel Trevon, prepare himself. It's being in LA. They're gonna do that shit right in LA. They ain't no
New York.
Right LA. Better be ready for it. LA, My Hero Academia. That's what you about to get.
Oh, that'll be.
My Hero Academia, quote LA.
Yeah, that's what you about to get.
Then it won't be My Hero
Academia.
It's been their own spin on it.
Let's be
That's
fair
like
here.
they did with the Kakegurui.
It's not something we should measure anything by. We do live in a world where Goku went to high school. So Joel.
No. That was during a different time.
Yeah.
You know, it's very different now. So I imagine they're a little more tolerant.
Right, Goku is still uneducated in my heart.
I'd be listening to Jamie. She wants to say, I hope every day everyone get their money and listen to the folks say. Oh, that's interesting. Jamie's never said that to us. Jamie's called us brokies numerous times. So that's the Jamie we get.
Not me.
Yeah, what? I'm not gonna lie, I've called Didge a brokey, but in game.
All your attacks are to Didge. What is going on?
Is that an attack to say a factual statement? Is that an attack?
Which one is Kake?
It was a game. It was in game. We all know that Didge in the higher tax bracket and got all the tea in real life, but in game though. And Didge was quoted saying, now you're just making this a stream about Didge fighting, but Didge was quoted saying that he is a villain in my stream chat 34% of the time. That's nearly half the time.
He hasn't said it in this chat. He hasn't said it in this chat, so I don't know what to tell you, Jamie.
So why? Okay. All right.
You guys should definitely figure that out. That's not healthy. Okay, we're a family here, so figure that out. Thank you. To go backwards, yeah, Didge, are you okay? Look, if you need help, reach out, speak up, make sure you're heard. A Conjuring prequel film is reportedly in the works. Series. That is very exciting. Would you say, Joel?
Series.
Sorry. I'm reading it from someone who said film. I apologize.
I know that's the. I forgot which one that's sent that. Puck, I think.
Yes, Puck News. Yep. Didge is not okay, guys. He has reached out for help. So we'll talk to you after the show, Didge. We got you. I'm very excited for this. Because again, they did a great job with all these movies. So I commend them for whatever they choose to do going forward. But it's definitely a universe that they shouldn't just let die. Like, don't just let it go away. You keep working at that.
Yep.
Let me see what else was big.
I would love that series, considering they have so many different things in that Aruba there. So I'm like, can we see different stories based on the different artifacts? I'm like, that would be cool.
Yeah, see how they get each one. Yeah, that'd be very awesome.
That would be fun.
This I did want to talk about. Tom Holland on being actively involved in the development of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Quote, I have such a good understanding of who Peter Parker is, and I've been so lucky that the fan base has been so vocal about what they love from the franchise. We've been able to really lean into those things and capitalize on those things. So I love standing up for the character, being in the room and making sure that the decisions we make are what's best for Peter Parker, because he really does feel like one of my best friends. He did later go on to say that he does monitor social media And he, keeps an eye on what some of the fans are saying about what they'd like to see in some of these Spider-Man movies. Apparently, he's ignoring Trayvon's request for him to get his friends back. But outside of that, he's been paying attention to everyone else. And
Naturally.
look, I'll say this: he's not disappointed me in any of these Spider-Mans.
Friends are in the movie. They're gonna be in the movie though. Like
that's not enough for Trevon. He has to be tongue kissing both of them at the same time.
That is not for at all.
That sounds wild.
I will say this: I think he's done an amazing job with all of these movies. So whatever he puts into each and every one of them, it shows. None of them feel the same. So whatever he's about to do with this next one, I'm very excited about. I'm also excited to figure out what the fuck this movie's about. I mean, that's number one for me. They just keep naming actors that are in it, and we don't know what the fuck they're doing instead. Like at this point, it's just like it's a great cast. I mean, that's really all I can give to it. But no, I'm really excited for this, and I think we all support Tom. I think we're all fans of what Tom's done with Spider-Man, right?
Some of us are. Some of us are.
Listen, man. Listen. What? Here's the real story. It's Joel always trying to dig at me there. But I like Tom Holland. I think I just don't like that he makes listen. I don't like that he makes crazy decisions sometimes. Or not him. I don't like that his interpretation of Spider-Man.
Oh.
Not the actor himself. I don't know what Tom be doing in his free time.
Making great decisions. Look at this fiance.
Yeah. He's doing something right.
I don't know what to say to you, Jamie. You're making me want to cry. I don't know what to say.
Listen, I still like the Spider-Man movies. It's just like certain things that be happening in that, and I just ask myself why. That's it. That's it.
Stop that.
Yeah. Jamie did call Peter Parker of all people dumb.
That's right.
No,
in the streets, he is dumb.
Well,
in the streets.
Listen, if I did say that, I'm gonna retract it now, and I'm gonna say he's not a dumb person. He just makes dumb decisions.
Yeah,
he's an emotional.
Book smart, not street smart.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Calling a street level character not street smart. I like.
He's not.
Listen, and that's why maybe this. Don't. And that's why maybe this movie is the perfect opportunity for him to be like, you know what? I'm gonna sharpen up my street smarts. He's street level this time around. He hasn't had that opportunity previously, so we really could see something. He's older. We could see something quite different. So there you go.
I see what's going on. I completely forgot. I see what's going on between Trayvon and Jamie on this episode. I'm sorry, guys. I completely forgot. I will make it known what they are doing.
What are we doing?
I forgot. The year is ending. So Trayvon and Jamie are fighting for Player Hater of the Year award. They're trying to see who's the better player hater. And right now, Jamie is leading by a mile. You are on fire right now. I forgot that's the competition you two got going on. I forgot. I'm sorry. Now, to be fair, he made terrible decisions the last film, so I did kind of understand. Now, I do want the record to show Jamie was attacking Didge all episode, but look how Didge is defending Jamie. This is
Lord.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
That's a stand-up individual right there.
We also know Didge is known to be somewhat of a masochist. So he enjoys it.
Didge, I've only said nice things this episode, so I'm just saying. These
are telling people that he hates blind people over and over again.
You're
the only one that says that. You're the only one that said that. Nobody else says that.
What's happening?
you know, whatever. So we also did see that Warner Brothers now has had 7 films in a row open over $40 million domestically. Second studio to ever do this. The first one was obviously Marvel with their run of Guardians Volume 2 ending with Black Panther. So those movies were Conjuring, Last Rites, Weapons, Superman, F1, Final Destination, Sinners, and Minecraft. Very big comeback from a company that was just like, let's start trashing movies to save money. This is a great comeback. And I do like, Joel, that most of these movies are horror movies. So maybe that's something for Warner Brothers to dig deeper into. Maybe just go full bore on horror.
What can you do the list one more time?
Yeah. It is Conjuring: The Last Rites, Weapons, Superman, F1, Final Destination, Sinners, and Minecraft.
Damn, I watched all of them.
Yeah.
So I helped.
I saw 3 of them.
you watched against your better.
Which one?
Minecraft. You.
I did, but you know what? It was funny.
Yeah, it wasn't
stupid.
bad.
It was so stupid, but it was.
Hold on.
I watched it. I watched it with.
No. Hang on. Stop.
What?
Stop. Joel said he watched all of these movies. One of them, I can't judge him for as much as I want to because I know why he went to go see it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie then said, "I've only seen 3 of them."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then Jamie went on to say, "Minecraft was one of them."
Yes.
So the issue I'm starting to have with Jamie is that I can now predict the 3 movies. And I don't like
it's not even a prediction. I told you like when I seen these movies.
Superman, Sinners, and Minecraft is ridiculous out of this list, Jamie.
Why?
What do you mean why?
I saw
named
F1
some heaters. F1 heater.
I saw
Weapons,
F1
heater.
and
I saw F1. I saw Minecraft. What was the other one? What else you said?
What did you see them for? Is what I want to ask you.
Of course I seen.
I think I saw F1
What?
like not
What,
day
F1?
day 2.
Yeah, all of them, Trevon.
Oh, go down the list again. I'll tell you if I saw it or not, because I don't remember.
That's
Go
okay.
list again.
I already know, and I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I saw Minecraft because I saw it with my little sister, but she went for her reason. I went for mine, but I went for mine. There was a certain person in that movie that I was like, yes. So,
yeah. Minecraft was not
the fact
horrible.
that you go to a child's movie for lust is very sick. Okay.
When you put it like that.
To be fair, that's the only way to get it to go to certain.
Crazy.
That is not the only way to get Trevon to see a movie. You could put magic in there. Sprinkle a little bit of magic dust. He'll be there.
I mean, I was there to see Jason Momoa, so let's be honest. So
He did some stuff.
he did. He had some nice pants.
Nice pants.
So much Trevon with all my heart. Knives Out 3. We got a trailer for that. Wake Up Dead Man. I'm gonna continue to ride this train. Jeremy Renner is the killer. I don't know how I know that, why I feel it, but it's him. It's him. It is. Just saying. I'm just putting it out there. All right. But I love the trailer. I love that it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I really do hope that Daniel Craig never gets tired of doing this. Because they're just so much fun. Yeah, they're just so much fun, man. And it's so much.
I might rewatch the first 2 before. When's the 3rd one come
out? In theaters November 20-something, like 20th or something like that. It's in theaters first and then Netflix. Remember,
November 26th in theaters and then December 12th on Netflix.
Yeah, he wants to try to get this Joel in consideration for the Oscars.
All right, we'll go. I'll go.
I mean, think of that massive cast. Netflix doesn't pay all that money for that cast, and you not try to take a swing for the Oscars. Trevon in the comment section. I mean, come on.
I did say it out loud. Chill out.
Come on,
you ain't gotta report it out. Just move on.
I mean, it's
there though.
Okay.
I'm looking down because it just pops up for me. I'm like, what is that?
It ain't on the screen. It's all right. Just keep going.
You know what? From now on, you write it in here, it goes on the screen. All right.
Maybe I don't give a damn. Ain't no shame in listen.
You put it on the big screen.
I'll tell y'all why I go to every
trying to
movie.
see what else we got. Let me see. Damn, that's crazy. Spider-Man, Insomniac's first Spider-Man was 7 years ago.
What was part 2? 2 years ago?
Yeah. Because Miles was what, like 2 years after the first Spider-Man? I think, right? Miles was 2 years after that.
Miles.
All that Venom and didn't give us a middle game.
All right, Trevon. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
DLC was right there. I could just went around killing people. That'd been great.
That's why they have GTA, Trevon. You go play that.
No, you gotta pay for. No, I see. I already paid for Spider-Man, so add stuff to that game. I'm not buying GTA.
But you can do everything you want in that game. Everything.
Maybe I'll go to the old one and play that.
What, GTA?
Yeah,
Wait, what was your point about GTA, Joel? Why did you say GTA?
I can go around killing people.
Yeah, he wants to kill people. Like,
Again,
do that. Yeah.
I will say this for the millionth time. That is not the point of GTA. There's missions. There's
I mean,
the same studio made Red Dead Redemption. You can do the same thing there. It's not the point.
It's not the point of GTA story. GTA Online, you could do whatever you want.
I'm just saying, whenever I play any of these GTA games, all I did in these games was get in there, steal a car, beat somebody up, take their buddy, get chased by the cops, and see if I can get away. That's all I used to do with these games. And then when I could do cheat codes, I would get rocket launchers and blow up the car. It was just fun. Just, you know all that.
I'm realizing the bad spirit didn't follow me home. It apparently matriculated amongst this podcast. That's what happened.
I'll just tell you what I used to do in those games, which is what I would do in this new one. That's why I'm not paying $80 for that. So I was like, ain't no point.
Here's why people keep saying violence is because of video games. Stop talking like that.
But it goes back to my point, though, Trevon. If they innovate, maybe there'll be something that you'll want to do in there.
Maybe.
What would you want to see realistically now? What would you want to see from a GTA?
There's one particular thing. If they do,
know exactly what he wants.
They do one thing, I'll get the game. And y'all know what it is.
Son of a bitch. It's all
I can tell you this right now,
Jamie.
You put a gay strip club in that game, that man is there. Day one.
I feel like they're gonna have one.
We'll see.
No, he wants gay prostitutes.
I think they'd have that too.
I mean,
day one. He's there.
I think they'd have it. Now, will they advertise it? Probably not. But I think it'll be in there.
I'll watch a stream, see if somebody do it, and I'm like, all right, let me go buy this game. Let me go buy it.
Anyway, I finished season 2 of Wednesday. It ended strong. It ended very strong.
Okay.
I didn't really like the first half. It was kind of losing me. It ended very strong.
I keep hearing that.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
I haven't been watching it in protest. So.
What are you protesting?
They didn't renew Olimpo on Netflix first.
Why do I ask you questions? That's what I think I need to work on. I think I need to work on not caring, because then I'll stop asking these questions. I already know the answers.
I did that so you would ask me so I could say Olimpo.
I'm gonna stop asking you. Stop asking. Yeah, it ended very strong. So much so that I'm very excited for what they do in season 3 whenever that gets announced.
They did get that at the end of season.
Of course they did.
It does?
Yeah.
I must have
remember.
I must have missed it. So yeah, I'm very excited to see. Hopefully, it doesn't take as long as the last one did.
And they also mentioned, I think, Trade mentioned it. I remember Trevon complaining about it.
Oh yeah, probably.
That's probably why I forgot.
Yeah, they did. Yep, they sure did. Yep. Yep.
Here's a complaint box. Yep, that was one of them.
Wait, Joel, when you showed your spreadsheets of information, he had that for complaints, and he goes, "What did I complain about on the 3rd of March?" Oh, there it is. Okay, that. Yeah. Fuck that.
I knew it.
That's what Trevon does. Yeah. He uses his powers for hate. It's ridiculous. What was I gonna say? God damn the Mets. I will never stop blaming.
Oh, I know why I was mad, because they did it before the season 2 even came out. That's why I was bad.
We got picked up.
They did?
Yes, they renewed it before season 2 ever came out. That's why I was pissed.
It's Jenna Ortega.
I don't give a damn.
Nope.
Yeah. So anyway, so I finished that. That was good. Me and Joel saw Conjuring Last Rites.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do Peacemaker before we get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Peacemaker. I mean, Blast from the Past. That was a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed that episode. James is doing a really good job. I thought it might start slow for me, but I've been heavily invested from like the first. Now I will say this: that theme song is fucking horrible. From what it was in season 1 is
Oh, Juwan.
it's disgusting.
It's not as good, but I fucking love that song.
I hate everything about it.
I love that. I literally found this song today because I was in the mood to hear it. I've been listening to it all day.
You know what I hate the most about it? And you know what? I'll pull back a little bit. You know what makes me hate that song? Is that their choreography is faster than the fucking song. So it's a slow ass song that they're dancing fast as fuck to.
Well, do you want to see a move like, you know?
The tempo's so slow. Like, why would you do that? Like, they're moving fast as shit for a song that's so slow. I despise it. I skip it every fucking time. Every time. And I never did that.
Oh, that's a sin.
That's
the evil you invite into your home.
I think you're more upset that
No. If they did, because remember, I knew nothing about what
could have been top. I think they were right. That's why they just did.
Yeah.
It was never going to be top. You couldn't top it.
It was going to be hard. Yeah.
No, I don't understand why they changed it. It's not a different show. Why is that not just the theme song?
They're going the anime route, you know? New season, new intro.
All right. And I didn't like when Bleach did it either. All right.
Bleach got some bangers though. Like I felt like it kept getting better.
Many good intros. They have some of the best intros in anime.
Yeah, they didn't have to keep changing those fuckers. But no, I'm really loving what we're getting so far. I'm very excited for next week's episode. Before I pass it, because we're gonna end after Peacemaker, I did want to say, Jamie, thanks to your recommendation, I did watch that Netflix doc. I did, and I got L'Oreal to watch it, and we both couldn't believe what the fuck we were watching. That was some of the most... I'm going to say this, I don't care if we get flagged for it, but it needs to be said. That documentary was the most white people shit I've ever seen out of white people shit. Like, it just was. There's just no other way to explain that. There's just no way. There's just no way black people do that shit. We don't have the time. We just don't have the time to do that shit.
So the funny thing, actually, I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna say this on the stream. I'll just message you.
Okay.
She was like, "That was me the whole time. It was me."
No.
Yeah, Didge, that thing was wild. Unknown caller, but
Unknown caller was crazy.
About this earlier because I was telling her how much I don't like documentaries.
But, I didn't know that.
I don't like the realism of it. Like I like to live in some kind of fantasy, and documentaries make it very difficult to do that. So I said, you know what? I'll switch it up. Start to watch some documentaries. I watched Juicy Smollett. I watched that documentary.
Oh, I heard that was good. I think
it was.
I'm trying to remember.
Interesting.
That was good.
To be said.
Okay.
I'll tell you this, Jamie. It's like an hour and 20-something minutes, right? You don't really get good information until the last 20-something minutes. That whole hour is just stuff you already know. And then you get towards the end and you're like, oh, new information. Great. Awesome.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't watch it because I was like, the whole situation it was going to be a little dicey. But the whole Jussie Smollett or Smollett, I don't know how you say it, situation.
Juicy
that, like, really changed my perspective on internet controversies in general, because like when it first happened, I was like, damn, how are they gonna do this to him? Like Empire is like hot right now. They're trying to go after Empire, like Empire Star, all this. And then like when other things started coming out, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like I should have waited for like more facts to come out. So after that, I was like, I don't want anything to do with him, honestly. So I didn't watch the doc, but I'm considering it.
He's been innocent the whole time.
We love you too, Trevon. So back to Peacemaker before we get out of here. Yeah, I said my piece. Joel, what were your thoughts on this episode 3?
It was good. It was nice seeing Joel Kinnaman again. Looks like Junior. It's funny because they definitely spoiled, not them, but like one specific person. I think it was like one of the directors, or the guy, maybe the director of that episode, spoiled that shit months ago. But no one really paid attention to it because he thanked him and he like tagged him in one of the thank posts from the episode. Why the fuck is he thanking? Was he there? Like I don't understand. Like so for months, I mean I had an ink because it was definitely out there that he was tagged on that post. So I was like, that's kind of weird. So for months I had an idea he might be in it, but For the longest time, I heard nothing. So it was nice to see him actually show up and they give us some more backstory for this new universe where apparently he was messing with Harcourt before the whole thing with Holden Ortiz. So all right, so that's cool. Then we get to the other universe version of him, and he's more of like a dorky version of himself. That was funny. It was a funny episode, but it also had some crazy action scenes with him, like Peacemaker taking out all the fucking that terrorist group in the building. I saw a lot of people thinking, what Earth that might be. Have you saw that going around?
I saw what Trevon said, but that might have been what everyone else was saying.
What was I can tell you what was it?
Trevon's thoughts, like most people's thoughts, were it was a world without black people.
You might be half right. It's not a world without black people. It's a world. If what people are suspecting is, it might be Earth X, and that's the Earth where Hitler won World War II. It's not. It's the perfect world for now.
Yeah, from CW. Yeah, we went to Earth X.
Yes, where the freedom fighters are the superheroes, with like Uncle Sam and them and Ray. Or the Ray. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if we'll ever see those characters or anything. It's so funny because yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, that would be crazy. I don't expect them to show up, but that would be crazy. Even though Phantom Lady was in the mural, even though that would make her from Earth X or not. I mean, she's from Prime. Well, a lot of weird shit going there. But if it is Earth X, like some people are suspecting, that would make sense. It is a little too. It is weird. It's like perfect, but it's a little. There's something off about that world. Obviously, even those terrorists were different. They weren't like hard. They were soft. You know, it's weird. It was very weird. So maybe something they're onto something. So I look forward to seeing more about that perfect world he's in.
I can only imagine the craziness. But what was I going to say? Yeah, Trevon, what were your thoughts on episode 3?
Enchantress exists.
It does.
That's all I thought about since the shit started. As soon as they mentioned her, I said, "Oh yeah, where's she at? Let's go. Let's see her again." That transformation is legendary. I don't give a fuck.
The hand?
That shit was legendary. I love that.
The hand thing was cool.
She is one of the reasons why I think back on Suicide Squad fondly. And it's simply because every time she did her transformation, she always goes, Enchantress. Like, the fuck is she?
Let's get to it.
Do that weird.
Bring her ass back.
Oh, it's great laugh. Oh, that's good.
Let me make my putties because they look like fucking eye putties. That's all. That's all they look like.
I loved her. Bring her back.
Bring
back Diablo too. Shit. While we
and he was really cool.
Yeah, both of them alive. Let's get into it. Let them go through one of them doors and come to the DCU. Let's get to it. Come on. He opened up this Pandora's box for me. So
only thing that technically is the only person that should be alive is June, who is Enchantress. So we'll see.
Thank you very much, Trevon, for talking about a character you did not see in my asking of you to review Peacemaker.
She was mentioned. What you mean? They talked about her.
What I said. I appreciate it.
I was like the first 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah, sure. He was all goofy in this one. It was cool.
Yeah. No, I get it. So you heard them say Enchantress and then you turn the episode off.
I mean, no, I watched the whole thing. I saw, Peacemaker doing all this stuff without his suit and everything. Good for you. Mm-hmm. I don't know. The show is fine. I'm having a good time. I don't know.
Something about when you say that.
It's just the way he just like, I love this place, and I'm like,
yeah. I mean,
why do you love this place?
Primarily because they love him. That's what he wants.
Why do they love you?
Well, you got to remember, this Peacemaker, that's our Peacemaker, we know is not racist because he was adamant about that is the difference between he and his father. is that he is not racist and he does not believe in his father's racist ways.
That doesn't mean
He had
the
a
other
whole
one
argument
isn't.
about when someone asked him, they said, why are majority of the people you stop of a different color than you? And then he said, oh, wait, that's a good point. He's like, but I don't look for that. That's not what I look for. I look for, crime, and that's just so what I happen to find. So he's made it clear since episode 1 of last season he is not racist. I was gonna say the same thing, Juwan. Trevon says it's fine.
I'm pretty sure we talked about the previous episodes. Like there were things in it that annoyed the shit out of me, and I'm tired of the narrative that they're trying to give him that he doesn't portray. That's all I'm saying. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Basically, don't call him bi if you're not gonna see him fucking kiss a dude or fuck a dude or have a relationship with a dude. That's it.
You don't have to, just don't do it. Just don't do it.
Might as well say it straight. The gayest thing he did was let that dude kiss on him.
Okay. That was it. Right. Again, I love all these critiques of Peacemaker. These are awesome.
It was Peacemaker, wasn't it?
Yeah, no.
Didn't they have it in there? Okay.
Yeah, well, this is his perspective of Peacemaker. That's all he looks for in everything, though. So they got to remember that's all he cares about.
Well, don't mention it.
Good. Yeah. All right. Jamie, have you been enjoying Peacemaker?
I did. I like the. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I am behind. I am behind on the episodes.
Just
now.
3.
Before, yeah. I saw the first. I saw the first 2.
Okay.
The first one I was like,
spoil the shit out of this episode. Start with her first. Start with her first.
See, I knew that's what y'all were gonna say, and I was like, listen, it's fine. It's fine. I don't,
At no point did you even go, hey, I didn't even see it, nothing.
Listen, it's fine. It's fine. It's for the sake of the show. It's for the sake of the show. Yeah, I was shocked when his dad was back, and I was like, what are we really gonna be doing with this? And then to see that he was like very different and like loving, and his brother was alive, I was like, oh. But now that Peacemaker's effectively killed himself and
basically
is like trying to figure out what to do next, and the girl that he likes is rejecting him and all these other things, and like
that was well, you haven't watched it yet, but that's what's pushing him
in
that direction, because he's going there only because he wants to be loved by the girl that won't love him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
girl.
I get it.
Yes.
It's like
he's bi, Trevon. He's like both people.
And actually, this might make this, I might stoke a fire here, but the psychologist, therapist, whoever did say that Markor suffers from toxic masculinity. So, is that a little, a little extra? But no, yeah, I don't know. I left episode 2. I'm like, I'm still curious to see more, but I'm like, I don't know where we're going with this. I don't know. But kind of hearing a little bit of what you guys are saying with like, it seems like some multiverse shenanigans, not necessarily like a multiverse has been opened up, but some shenanigans. Low-key, it makes me curious as to what Juwan might be thinking about, because I know Juwan, he's not a big fan of like the multiverse and whatnot. So I like, but this door can be shut quick, I think. So I don't know.
I think he's getting more reckless with the door. Leave it open. Shit.
If you watch this episode,
yes,
he literally goes out into this world now. You'll see when you watch it. He'll go into this new world. Yeah.
I saw the preview where he was like riding the motorcycle and all this other kind of stuff. So I'm like, I'm a little worried for him. Because like, what does that mean for the other world or his original world? And
you'll see.
Yeah. But I'm enjoying things so far. I feel like I haven't hit that Peacemaker like season 1. Like, oh man, like I feel like I was totally wrong about this character. But we're also starting at a different baseline, where it's like I do have a understanding of like who Pacemaker is, who some of his friends are, And I think going through these different universes is starting to give me that same like, oh dang, like I feel like I'm really learning a lot about him again. So I'm excited for that.
And James also said that 6, 7, 8 are very, very, very important to the DC universe.
Okay.
There's a reason
whatever that means.
He's kept it close to his chest. So there's gonna be surprises that apparently we'll have to wait and see because they didn't want nobody seeing it for some reason. So
right.
We're almost
halfway there.
We're getting 4. 4 apparently we might get some more information on the whole fucking chamber that he goes through, but we'll see.
We'll see. But I want to thank Jamie for joining us. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate you coming out.
Thanks
and
for inviting me.
I want to thank Trevon and Joel. I want to thank DJV and Kate. You guys are amazing in the comment section. I'm trying to think what else comes out. Like I know there's another movie we wanted to do, but is there anything that comes out this weekend?
Ooh, there is something.
No. Besides Demon Slayer.
Oh,
Downton Abbey.
Besides Downton Abbey, I feel like there's something else.
Now we'll be caught up by the next weekend to watch the movie.
There's something this week. I could have sworn.
Demon Slayer was the only thing I was thinking of.
Yeah, I'm going.
Emma's next week.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll be there on Saturday.
Long walk.
I'm not thinking this week. Yes, the long walk, and then I forgot, Joel. We're gonna go see it because we saw the first one. Strangers is this month.
Oh, it's at the end of the month.
Yes.
It's the same day as One Battle After Another, which is the
Tiana Taylor.
Oh
yeah. Yep. That's the one with Leo and Tiana.
What?
This man jumped clean over Leonardo DiCaprio.
I don't give a damn about him. I don't think about Tiana when I hear about that movie.
Right. All right. You only care about Tiana. You only care about Tiana because you're trying to live vicariously through her. That's why.
Nah, that ship is sailed.
Nah, You trying to VR her when she goes to her bedroom. That's why.
That ship is sailed.
I
don't care anymore about him.
You trying to see
why?
What? I'm all right.
What was the weird question, Didge? What was the weird question? I don't know what question.
Yeah.
The question that they asked was it AO or
wait, actually, wait. What was
the kid?
They asked the girl. They asked the girl about calling him daddy.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Oh,
that was weird.
I did see. I didn't listen to it because I couldn't. I felt like it was too cringy, but I did see the people talking about someone asking Chris Evans, was it like playing a character that's so close to home? Yeah. And I'm like, when I first heard that, it's like close to home. I'm like, oh, they should say he's not a good actor. I
don't know if the whole quote was like playing a failed actor.
Right, I thought it was a child actor. They meant
a failed actor.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was
that's insane.
I wouldn't consider Chris Evans a failed actor. So
Not at all.
I was like,
he's different than me because I would have said, "What the fuck?" Like, he's different than me. I would have cussed that bitch out.
I didn't listen to it because I can't do cringy things like that. It makes me uncomfortable. What did you say?
Me off. I was like, "I'm Captain America, bitch. Fuck you." Like, fuck that shit. No, that's fucked up.
Well, here's the problem, Didge. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. If you think media journalism is shit, I can tell you exactly when it became shit. It became shit when people would release articles and people would only look for the headlines. So now people are looking to search for headlines in their said media sessions. If it doesn't have a headline, no one's going to read that shit. I can't tell you how many times Joel's corrected me about something just because I purely just read the headline. I'm like, oh, okay, so Darkseid's going to be in the next Superman movie. And Joel's like, where did you get that? Like, that was a headline. He's like, did you read it? No, not at all.
Oh, yeah. I remember that AO one. Yeah, the AO one was crazy.
The AO one was just ridiculous.
What was it? She was like, she was asking the two white actors.
No, at first she was just asking Andrew, and then Andrew looked at the women on the panel. I was like, oh, maybe this should go to them. And then she rephrased it like, oh, I'll talk to Andrew and Julie. And I was like, what the hell?
They excluded her. She'll say it right there. I was like,
that's awkward. See, that's some like
Now, see,
What's
I
happening
will
right
say
now?
that's one thing, guys. I'm seeing a lot, and we're gonna get out of here. I'm seeing a lot, Didge, with media now. Is that they're hiring media and not making sure the professionalism is there. So they're hiring fans. They're hiring fans, and they're fanning out when they get in front of these people, as opposed to just being professional and asking.
But that wasn't fanning out. I felt like that was just disrespectful. The AL one, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was really
what was
bad.
the question?
She said she was talking about. She was like, what you said? Being the Me Too movement and Black Lives Matter is ending or something like that.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that? Excluding her, she was like, hold on, I'm gonna answer that. What do you mean? And she answered it. They didn't answer. I was like, that's
away, first of all. Second of all, like, why would you avoid asking the black actor on the panel?
Yeah,
the question.
Wow. I was like, okay.
Who is this person? And I don't ever want to talk to her again. Like,
yeah, she's on the list for sure. Yep.
But all right, guys. Maybe we'll try to get Trevon to live stream the Power Rangers event with the Megazords. Maybe we'll get him to do that.
When is that?
What is that? Is it Fortnite?
By the end of the month. Yeah, by the end of the month.
When does Peacemaker drop? I won't play the one.
Peacemaker also drops towards the end of the month.
Oh, is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just saw the rumors thing on Reddit. I didn't know it was confirmed.
No, think about it. What was the whole thing of Peacemaker season 1? Aliens, correct? What is the whole thing of Fortnite right now? Aliens. He fits right in. He fits right in.
Not even going. I thought Peacemaker was already in Fortnite. I was like, oh, they're doing something for season 2.
Yeah, I mean,
you know who is in Fortnite? Bloodsport.
Bloodsport is, and I bought him. Didge, you need to talk to Trevon. He found a way to get through his entire battle pass in 3 days. So talk to Trevon. He knows.
Didge work with me, son.
Yeah, Trevon finished last week. He's on like phase 2 of round 2.
We know how.
We know. I was sending it to y'all. I was doing it.
Yeah, we were there.
I've never seen Trevon this excited to play Fortnite ever.
Hey, man.
This man turned it up a notch, getting 6, 7, 8 kills. He's doing all kinds of crazy shit. All we had to do is give him Power Rangers. Who knew? But all right, guys, that's all we got for you guys. We'll see you guys same time, same place next week. So then, peace.
Peace.